A couple of days ago, someone asked me, what do I do to stay grounded and connected to my higher self when, she wanted to know when times were tough, challenging. Anyway, hi, it's Cheryl Anderson here. Now, what I'm going to touch on today is five things that I say in my mind. I say them out loud, it doesn't matter. They are positive affirmations that I came up with myself about 25 years ago. Possibly not long after the first time I read Louise Hay, which was about 30 years ago now. A bit hot here today, so if I'm adding some sweat, it's a bit crazy. Now, I wanted something that I could address all of the facets of myself, being my inside self, like before I'm Cheryl, before I'm a gender, before I'm anything, right? Just as I am a being of the universe. I wanted to feel safe in my environment, and I wanted to feel comfortable and confident in my life and in whatever I applied myself to. So what I came up with, and my son, we used to say this on the way to school every morning, each one, 5 times each. And it was just a really positive thing that grounded me in the early morning before I really got going doing anything. Now, the first one was, I love and approve of myself exactly how I am, which addresses me as a person first. I can do that eyes shut, right? So that's just me accepting me for who I am. I can't change that. The things I can change, I go about changing them. But in truth, the core of myself is something that I just want to accept and believe in. Now, number 2 is I live in a universe that supports my abundance, success, and prosperity. Meaning the environment that I'm in, the big one, the big, is always on my side, always. Some people, religious people believe this, to be God or Buddha. Me, I see it as the universe and that it's there for me, helping me. Number 3 is while I live in the moment, I can deal with everything that comes to me. Meaning I don't have to be scared of the unknown. I don't have to worry that something's going to turn up and I'm going to be unprepared and it's going to, crash my life or throw me off kilter. Because while I live in the moment, which is where I draw breath, wherever you're breathing, that's your moment. That's where you can make a change. So living in the moment and accepting that is huge on a scale of being able to also relax a little. Anyway, 4 is all is well in my world, meaning the stuff that I can't see, that I don't know that's going on is fine. It's all well. It's all going on well. Hi, Jane. So having everything all well in my world helps me to, 1, put aside the worries, because let's face it, everybody's a bit worried about, if you let yourself think about it, starvation, cruelty, all the horrible things out there that, a good soul, a nice person can really worry themselves sick over such a thing because they can't fix it. There's not much that we can do about that. And when we can, we should step up and do it. However, that said, by saying all is well in my world, it allows you to participate in your life without the feeling of guilt that you're not fixing this problem, even though you're empathizing with it and you can feel great depth for the people suffering these situations. However, staying in that state is doing nothing for your health. It's not helping them. In fact, the only way you can really help is to find a happy life, to vibrate on a level that is so high, like a high vibration, not high, whoa, man, that you are finding joy. You're bringing joy to everything around you, to the things that you do have power to change. So you can be happy when you go to work. You can be happy. I mean, like really happy. At the checkouts when you're getting your groceries, at wherever, really, authentically happy. And let's face it, like people would pay an arm and a leg to be authentically happy, right? Anyway, to number 5, I am safe. And in all truth, right, you have to find this in yourself where you'll accept this to be the truth. Hi, Lois. So all of these put together, actually, like the first one, I love and approve of myself exactly how I am, is dealing with me before I'm Cheryl, before I'm agenda, before I'm even a meat suit, right? The two, I live in a universe that supports my abundant success and prosperity, right? So that's leaving it up to them. The hows of how to bring all these great things to yourself, like good job, more money, good relationship, all of that. The hows is none of your business. The universe takes care of that. All you need to do is know what. So in living in a universe, an abundant universe, that's the hows. The universe takes care of that. Number 3, while I live in the moment, I can deal with everything that comes to me. That just takes the load off for a start. Like, just sit there, be patient. What you need to deal with will come to you. It's like being in grade 1 and freaking out that you don't know everything that you're going to know, that you should know in grade 7. You have to wait until grade 7 comes into your life and you'll be able to deal with it. So jumping off into the future too far is scary and it achieves nothing. Anyway, back to my list. And number 5, back again, is I am safe. So these 5 together, that's what I told my friend. And I say these in the morning before I get out of bed. If you want to make a change in your life, I tell you the first place to do it is even before your eyes are open, right? Your brain is in a theta stage, which is theta is where kids are at for the first 6 years of their life. Last trimester before they're born, first 6 years of their life. Theta is the part where the brain just opens up and just sucks information in, right? Now, as adults, we don't have the ability like a 6-year-old to do it all the time. However, twice a day, adults are in this theta range, and that is when you're going to sleep, and that is when you're waking up. So going to sleep at night is when you go through your gratitude, what you are grateful for. Thank you for this, thank you for that. Thank you to people outside of yourself. Even thank yourself for showering yourself, brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, feeding yourself, being kind. And in the mornings is when I approach the day by running through my 5 things that I say, and it just prepares me. So I'm actually connected before my feet even hit the ground. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope everyone has a great Friday and a wonderful weekend of just some positive self-talk and self-thought. Give yourself a list. Use this list. I put it in the, in the description box. Feel free to use it, change it, do whatever, but you really need it. Just do that, and trust me, you'll be astounded at the changes that happen. All right? Anyway, take care. Have a really wonderful weekend. Be kind to yourself, and see you next week. Bye now.